Hello, Peter. Just got done meeting with Kevin Thompson, the Camo Pool guy. On this here, he's fine with us just slushing some high-strength concrete in there, and we can easily straighten that out, no problem. He said he's got no problem with that. He said the coping is good and solid. And so this guy will come out, this piece, be redone. That'll get filled with a slurry, a high strength of some sort. This over here will bring this guy back and take that piece out and save the rest of this. Not get into it. On this situation here where it's tipped down and we thought we might be able to pry that up, he said yes, he'd like to see us try that. But he said worst case scenario, if we didn't get any or just got a little, he could make that work. And as far as the hole, we had talked about the holes on either side of the stairs, so that'll still be happening. And those, what we'll do is actually cut along that seam, and then straight across about 18 inches and take that piece out. Same on the other side. That way he can dig down, replace his lines, or straighten them out as needed. Another thing he didn't get in your estimate, your quote, is the stairs rail that'll go in there. He's looking into that. I took some measurements on that. He's thinking that'll probably be $400 or $500. And then the ladder that goes down here, he said that'll probably be in the $700 range for the ladder. Also, gonna need all the, whether you have somebody cleaning it on a regular basis. He does cleanings weekly or bi-weekly and charges $85 an hour. He said if you do it weekly, it takes about an hour. If you do it bi-weekly, he said sometimes it can actually be a little more costly, take a little more time doing it bi-weekly. Yes, on that. I'm just going through my notes here. And on the accessories, skimmer, a brush, leaf net, skimmer net, vacuum head. He said if you're having somebody do it, he said when he comes and does that stuff, brings his own tools and uses them. But he said it's still nice to have your own kind of on hand in case whatever the tenants here need to just want to clean the pool a little bit. And he said, to get that kind of whole package, depending on the quality you go, it could be anywhere from $250 to $500, depending on the quality you kind of go for with that. So he measured the pool. I helped him do the measuring. I got to get the rest of this water out of here for the pressure test. So I got to get a different style pump over here, one that actually has a hose coming out the other end versus the sump pump style we had there, so I can get it right down into the bottom drain and get all that water out of there. So I'm going to see, I'm thinking there's a small style, that size that they sell. I'll see what one costs. I'm thinking, I don't even know, $150 or something like that. And he said he will probably order the liner. He was going to wait for those cashier's checks to go through. He's thinking maybe that'll be Monday. He would order the liner. So he was looking at around the 17th. He was hoping to sometime 17th or after, when you get a couple good days, come out and do do the work on the bottom one day and then do the liner the next. He said he likes to do it kind of right back to back, just in case you get any inclement weather. You wouldn't want it to beat up this, the sides are just, a light duty concrete, I guess, if you will. So that's where his head's at with that. And he said he'd like to get over here a little bit before that to do the stair work and to get the new filter pump all hooked up. Now the filter and pump over here are just sitting right on the ground. So we're thinking we should have some sort of a pad here, whether we do like 2x2 large pavers and maybe put 3-4 of them there to make a pad, or if we were to form something up and actually we'll have some concrete going and actually pour a small pad here. So those are kind of our two options. We'll have to get rid of all this kind of stuff, get this all cleared away so it can be worked. I'm sure probably the guys that are doing the pressure testing would like that cleared away, so I might want to get right on that. Obviously this we'll get this while we're here all kind of cleared out. The front actually needs a little trimming as well, so before the house is looking a little too ratty for the neighborhood. Let's see if I got any other notes here. Pad under pump, the receptacle that's out here for the pump, in that he said he likes to see a switch and a receptacle, so you don't have to shut something down, you don't have to unplug it. He said that is tough on them because the power they draw when you plug in and plug out, the arc that jumps across there, he said it doesn't take long for it to wear out the prongs on your plug. He's looking into bulk water. He made a call to his partner. They're figuring out there's a couple hydrants right out front, but he's going to look in to see if they let them use the hydrants in this neighborhood to fill pools, or if he would have to bring it with a tanker truck. This pool holds 30,000 gallons of water. With filling it with a hose is how long it would take, but you also have to have, he said you'd have to have 2 shop vacs running constantly till the water level got up to over that first step of the stairs to keep the pool liner sucked to the sides. So if you did it with a hose, like I say, you'd have 2 shop vacs running 24/7, even if you're not 24 hours, they'd have to be running a day, because you don't want any air getting behind that. So he's going to let me know on that price. They're doing the figuring on that. Now, like I say, obviously we got a few extras with the ladder, with the stair rail. Missed the concrete's gone out of there, but now we got to do something over there. But that's kind of where we are. So I'm going to start kind of wrapping my head around a few things here, what I need to do. The concrete price now I can probably get away with just a hand, with a regular hand chop saw. I won't need a walk behind. I think I'll be able to make these cuts that are on the seam, keep them pretty good and straight. We're not cutting anything here. This guy here is just a short 3.5 foot stretch of a cut that would be needed, so that one won't be bad. And then these guys over here will be the same kind of thing. I think I'll be able to follow the seam on the 2 sides and then across there. think that's the update right now. Okay, I'll leave it at that now, and I can probably maybe type some of this up and get it out to you in an email too, if that helps. For Kevin's service, yeah, I did tell you $85 a week for that. That covers my notes. That covers my notes. All right, we'll be in touch, Peter.